ingatan mo says it all. One Life is an affordable insurance that aims to serve every Filipino. We want to break the misconception that insurance is expensive or that insurance is only for the rich. So we designed One Life thoughtfully to include other segments that the industry usually avoid. And who are they? These are the high-risk segments like children below 18 years of age, or those people with hazardous jobs, or even those who are involved in accidents while they're on board of a motorcycle. So we crafted One Life in consideration of these unserved or underserved segments to make One Life more inclusive. One Life, of course, cannot happen without our partnership with Stronghold Insurance Company. We are very fortunate to partner with Stronghold and have been accorded the trust to develop this product and to be allowed to exclusively distribute it. It is with delight to work with Stronghold because we are aligned on our purpose to set new boundaries for the insurance industry. Through its progressive leadership, we feel that One Life is just a start of a strong partnership. We look forward to working with them, learning from them definitely, and growing with them. So there's nothing more appropriate to end my talk than introduce you to Romulo de los Reyes Jr., the visionary behind Stronghold.
The Society of Agile Insurance Agency and Business Technologies. My colleague Stronghold, representatives from partner insurance companies, our top performing agents, to all members of the press. Since this is a marketing event, so I'll greet everyone good morning. Today is a historic day, not just for Agile, but for our company, Stronghold Insurance, because it is also represents Stronghold's venture into e-commerce. Agile is the very first insurtech company, as we know, that Stronghold is partnering with through the One Life Insurance Accident. Being in this business for 60 years, the disruption brought about by technology is a part complex built for Stronghold, and I must say, for the entire insurance industry. The technological innovation comes so fast that it presents wonderful opportunities for us. But because it is a new knowledge, it also comes with a lot of challenges and fears and demands from us, the political will to open ourselves to do or to this new way of doing insurance business. While we must protect our core, which we have done so well in the last 6 decades, we must also learn to open ourselves to new opportunities because it is the demand of our times. Technology is not something that we can resist or challenge. The decision, therefore, is whether to ride the wave or find ourselves sinking in the next years. There are 3 things that I want to share in partnering with Agile. First, collaboration. Technology is not our core competence as insurers. It is therefore strategic to partner with an insurtech company whose core competency is technology and marketing so that we can add value to our current business as we learn to transition to digital space. The challenge now is to see it. It's not insurtech versus traditional insurance. rather how to collaborate or work together to leverage both our expertise. Our traditional strength as an established insurer and the new set of skills brought about by Agile so that we can create a tangible value and deliver an improved experience to our customers. The second value of this partnership that I want to share is fast-tracking innovation. Clearly, the use of technology compels us to challenge our mindset as traditional insurers. Our structure, our processes, our system need to be reviewed and changed to adapt to the fast-growing digital industry. But while we are preparing ourselves for massive organizational change at the background, we also need to start innovating in the front line. How do we do them strike a balance? Agile serves as our external innovation arm, providing services such as product development, marketing, and distribution. They also provide claims facilitation and administrative support. All these services free struggle from computational tasks and provide us more valuable time to work on our core business while addressing organizational transformation. The third value is extending distribution reach and create market segmentation. The partnership with Agile has opened us an access to a new distribution channel. It drives us direct to the customer where we have been not able to penetrate before. It provides us access to an emerging market segment. It also provides us a platform to understand the new market more systematically by using technology. That's the most exciting in this partnership with Agile. It provides us the opportunity to communicate efficiently with our customers, gather their insight and sentiments, and use this customer feedback to improve and develop a more customer-focused product and services. With technology, the future of insurance will be more customized, more customer-driven product, and our partnership with Agile, starting with this launch of One Life personal accident insurance, is our first step towards the future. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dennis Vegas from Stronghold Insurance Company, and of course to Ms. Rosette Masina from Agile Insurance Agency. Ladies and gentlemen, we are but a few moments away from experiencing firsthand how One Life does wonders for you. So that Stronghold and Agile equals the result is One Life. With this, let's all watch this.
Sa pagdating papatas na pasahero na nagmamadaging makalabas mula sa aksidenteng tren ng MRT.
Ano ba ang One Life? Ang One Life is a personal accident insurance. It makes sure na insured ka at secured ang mga kapamilya mo. Pero insured saan? Para saan? Insured ka sa anumang uri ng aksidente. Mangyari man ito sa bahay, sa trabaho, sa sasakyan, o disgrasya na tulad ng ito, bagyo, o anumang kalamidad. Paano makakatulong sa akin pag insured ako? Kung insured ka, siguradong may mapupuhutan ka at ang pamilya mo in case of death or permanent disablement. May aasahan ka rin pagdagdag sa medical expenses mo in case of accidents and untoward incidents. Sa halagang 300 pesos, insured ka na for 150,000 pesos sa loob ng isang taon. Pwede kang bumili ng tatlo for yourself para may 450,000 na coverage ka. Meron din kaming 500 pesos One Life cards para sa coverage na worth 250,000 pesos. Or bumili ng tatlo for a coverage of 750,000 pesos. So paano pa mag-One Life? Ang kailangan mo lang ay bumili ng One Life scratch cards from our authorized One Life kakampi, ang aming distributors at dealers sa inyong neighborhood. Pagkatapos, mag-text ka lang via cellphone o log in sa ating website to activate. Follow the instructions and voila! Insured ka na! Sino ba ang pwedeng mag-One Life? Halos kahit sino ay pwedeng mag-One Life. Basta sa pagitan ng 7 and 60 years old at Filipino citizen. Pwedeng lahat ng miyembro ng pamilya, mga kasambahay, construction workers, police, mga drivers, at iba pa. Kung meron kayong maliit na negosyo, pwede mo itong i-avail para sa mga empleyado mo as an additional benefit. Kung ikaw ay nakatira sa lugar na delikado sa bagyo, aha, at iba pang kalamidad, ang One Life ay para sa iyo. Covered ang death at injuries na dulot ng natural calamities. Sa One Life, hindi lang ikaw ang pwede mag-benefit. Pwede rin mag-benefit ang asawa mo if married ka. Kung single ka, ang mga magulang at kapatid mo ang mag-benefit. Pwede ba yan sa tulad kong OFW? Of course! Dahil sa maniwalang o hindi, covered kahit accidents o disgrasya na mangyayari abroad. Paano ko naman mag-claim ang benefits na yan? Ang One Life ang bahala sa iyo. Pag-submit ng kompletong requirements sa One Life at ang claim benefit mo ay may bibigay after 10 working days. Para sa mas komprehensibong detalye ng One Life policy and terms and conditions, just log in to our website at www.onelife.com.ph or follow and like our official Facebook page at One Life Philippines. Ang One Life Personal Accident Insurance is an exclusive product of Agile Insurance Agency and Business Technologies Incorporated in partnership with Stronghold Insurance Company Incorporated. Ang Stronghold ay isang non-life insurance company na matibay na naglilingkod sa loob ng 60 years. So, ano bang mahihiling mo? Kaya talaga, mag-One Life ka na.
This is my Nana, super Nana. Walang katulad sa kanya.
Lagi siyang nasa tabi ko, mula pagmulat ng mata ko sa umaga hanggang sa pag-ibig ko sa gabi.
Tawang ko sa bungay. Inumpunan ang aking mga pagkukulang.
Lagi na hanap ng mga kami ay maalagaan.
Minsan, nagtataka ako kung saan kumuha ng idea si Mama sa life. Makakahanap at makakahanap siya ng paraan. Makaitaguyod ang aming pamilya. Siya si Nancy. Ang aking asawa.
May super nanay.
Ang coolest mga!
Ang ating kakampi.
So there you have it, everyone. That's how One Life works, wonders for you. Nakita niyo naman siguro si Nancy, di ba? Eh, hindi ko pwedeng hindi tayo bisitahin ngayon. So ladies and gentlemen, susutuin ko siya. Dapat sana mapasok kami nakamotor eh. Ladies and gentlemen, our One Life kakampi, please welcome the very beautiful Miss Dimples, Romana. Magandang umaga.
Hello everybody! Ako nga pala si Nancy. Magandang umaga sa iyo, my good friend. Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Magandang araw sa ating lahat. It's a new day. It's a new product that I'm super proud to be part of. Congratulations, Rick Hedge and Marcel and everybody behind that beautiful video. ang ganda, na-capture talaga natin yung pinaka-essence ng One Life at what it really is all about. No? So, congratulations to that.
Yun, what made you decide naman to accept this offer, this endorsement?
You know, as you know, nanay ako, more than anything else. I think lahat naman tayo, and lahat halos sa mga kaibigan natin sa media dito ay kinalakihan ko na. Ganun na lang ang sabihin natin. 12 years old pa lang ako, kasama ko na sila. And they saw me grow and grow older in age and, you know, be in this business for 2 decades now. And siguro para sa akin, dahil isa akong ina at asawa, malaking bagay sa akin yung nakakatulog ka ng mahimbing knowing that you are covered. May peace of mind ka. But at the same time, this particular product speaks to me as a mom dahil sulit na sulit ang produktong ito. And I'm just beginning to talk about my own experience and my family, pero iba pa, yung talagang inilapit natin sa ating mga Filipino families kung gaano ka-affordable itong insurance na
Kasi
ito.
kung hindi nyo nalalaman, ito si Dimples, in real life, ay super mom po talaga.
Sinusubukan ko.
Super mom po talaga yan.
So, pagka super mom ko, I just came from the hospital. In fact, you know, my husband just had his operation today.
Kachat ko eh.
Oo, sinabihan ko na magkasama.
Sabi niya, awesome. Sabi ko, bro, nasita lang kami sa likod.
Oo, siguro parang lahat tayo, di ba, maraming mga ginagawa. And we really put ourselves to, you know, a lot of risk. And One Life is a great product for all of us, lalo na pag tayo aligaga. At wala na ata taong hindi aligaga ngayon. Lahat na may mga ginagawa. And you know, the accident insurance of One Life is perfect for everybody. Dahil, my God, it starts from 7 years old until 60. Can you imagine? You can insure your children for as low as 300 pesos and 500. So, wow, sinisimulan ko na yung pang-follow.
Oo eh.
Ano na ako sa papunta na. Sobrang excited ko kasi i-share sa inyo. So,
Kasi ako, di ba, when I read about it, sabi ko, for the last 15 years, I've been personally riding motorcycles. Araw-araw yung risk po ng pagiging motorista sa kalye, talagang mataas po talaga compared to riding a car. So upon seeing this, sabi ko, wow, I'm really interested. So for more details, I think kailangan natin panoorin ito.
Yes,
Yeah.
May guys ko sa vegetarian. Pero ito sa Tony, alam nyo ba? Munti ka na yung hindi magmahal. Nasa karelasyon ito. Ilang pusong dinurog niya. Diba bro? Dahil kay Juan. Dahil kay Juan. Dahil kay Juan.
ano friends? Anong problema? Ito ang One Life para sa inyo.
아마도 이 세상 이 모든 사람들이 나에게 든 그 있어. 그래서 내가 다 부정할 수 없는 너를 정말 사랑해.
난 여기 생각나는 그만한 있어.
Sarah, babalikan kita ha. May gusto mo ba? Okay lang po.
Sana nung tinanong ka niya if I can get you anything, sinabi mo cake. Paborito ko kasi cake. By the way, I'm Joey.
Sarah.
Nice meeting you, Sarah.
Ay, hindi. Pineapple. Akala ko pala mag-watch.
Sabi na ako laputan. Kung saan-saan na ako dinala sa mga Pero isa lang yung alam ko. Mga susunod na dyan na sa
Okay, back on air. We're back on air. Ayan, so, kamusta yung shooting ka pala?
Napakasaya and very meaningful. I think, you know, when it was presented to me, when we were talking about it, I was already excited about the project. But even more so when we were shooting, because that's when, you know, all the details came to me and naisip ko, grabe, napakaswerte pala talaga. It's really a gift, you know, to have a product like this in the market.
Oh, nice. So to tell us more about it, get to know about the product, of course, of One Life, tawagin po natin ulit. Please welcome here on stage, Ma'am Rosel. Good morning again. Hello again.
Yes.
And of course,
Sige,
ako dito.
may pabalik ako dyan, so
And of course, joining us here on stage, please welcome our PR coordinator, Ms. Tess Louie. Good morning, Ms. Tess.
Hi, beautiful, Miss Tess.
Ayun!
I'm just going around.
Okay, Mark, would you like to be here and I can go around with you?
This here. Just
Okay.
going to approach everyone.
Sige po.
For the questions.
Okay.
First question. Who's gonna ask? Daniela, you have a question. Archie.
Dimples, would you consider na life-changing yung role mo bilang Daniela Mondragon?
Yes.
Ang dami-dami na-endorse.
Yes, definitely. Daniela is a huge blessing to me. Nakakatuwa lang that, you know, at the end, kasi 35 na ako this year, actually naka-birthday ko lang, no? I realized, you know, just how much hard work, you know, I've been putting into the craft. And now na parang nakikita nila all that hard work, nakaka-humble yun, sa totoo lang. So, more than the endorsements, it's really more of the kind of influence that you can use, you know, to share positivity and, you know, the things that I really use at home as a person, as a mom, as a wife. Ang sarap lang isipin na nakaka-affect ka ng life ng iba through the work that we do.
Actually, salbahe siya, pero how would you turn it into possibility?
I don't know, alam mo, it's always a wonder to me kasi ako ang kontrabida ng show eh. Pero I guess because of also social media, they see the woman behind, you know, the role. Because sabi ko nga, itong trabaho ito ay para sa akin talaga trabaho. Something that makes me happy, but nothing makes me even happier than seeing my family. Buo kami, masaya kami. My husband and I we have been married for 16 years. Callie is now 16, she's going to a good school, she has good grades. Alonso also is very happy, very sociable. So, parehong healthy sila. Yun palang pinapagpasalamat ko na. So, anything more than that, sobrang bonus na sa akin.
Halos lahat ng endorsement nasa iyo na. Kailan ka naman mag-endorse ng brand ng maleta?
Alam mo, may inaayos kasi sila kaya hindi ko masabi na agad. Piling-piling kung anong maleta ang gagamitin ni Danny Girl eh. Pero, i-share ko lang sa inyo, itong si Angel, ng birthday ko, nandun sa Ma'am Rosel, dumarating may dala-dalang pulang maleta. Birthday gift niya yun ang birthday gift niya sa akin, pulang maleta. Galing Rome, I think doon niya binili. Tapos, tuwan-tuwa lang siya, nakakita niya ako, kinukulit niya ako na may dala-dala ako maleta. Kasi sabi niya sa kasal daw niya, magpula ako. Ba't ako magpupula sa kasal mo? Sabi ko, so unless ang motive ay pula, tsaka alam ko magpula. Pero I'm just very grateful that all my friends are, you know, very supportive. Grabe sila ha sa akin. Hindi niyo ma-imagine si Bea, si Jen, everyone, si Papa Piolo, yung mga messages nila sa akin, hindi ko na lang kasi na-share every day eh. But they would message me and text me separately and they would say, Dimples, you deserve this. And ako alam mo, yung palang na nag-message sila sa akin kahit nga alam ko naman sobrang busy nila. Nakaka-touch nila. Yung lalaking mga artista nito eh. Tapos parang magbigay sila ng panahon sa akin. Natutuwa ako.
Anyway, congratulations and more power to you.
Thank you.
No? Okay. Next we have
have here Mr. MJ Felipe. Okay, and
Hello, hi Dimples.
good morning, my
Good morning.
friends. I
I'm
love
here.
you.
There you go. Question lang kay Miss Rosel. I'm here, right over here.
Yeah, behind the camera, man.
I think Dimples is a great choice for your endorser for One Life. How did you come about yung pag-decide si Dimples ang mapili na endorser?
Okay, sorry I can't see you. Okay, but si Dimples kasi has become very popular with Daniela, right? It's a contributor role, but intrinsic kasi sa character niya yung maging nanay, maging protector. So I guess it's very relatable kasi lahat ng nanay gagawin lahat para protektahan ng pamilya, diba? Asawa, anak. But more than that, mas intelligent na kasi yung audience now. They know that there's Dimples, the mother, and then there's Dimples as the artista. And she's very popular in her Instagram, and it's very at how dedicated she is as a mom and as a wife. Yung One Life kasi speaks not just to moms, but to nurturers in the family. So these can be daughters, sisters, apo, no? Or even men who are the central nurturers of the family. And the concern of all of these nurturers is really to protect and to provide for their family. So we feel that Dimples as a brand, not just as Daniela, but as the mother, the daughter, the hardworking wife, represents the market that we want to talk to. And she's also very positive when she talks, The brand actually, if you see the videos, diba, it talks about accident, but more than that, it talks about hope and transformation. So that's what we stand for, We want to communicate to mothers, to families, that even if there are accidents, because it's a risk, it's a part of life, then there can be hope after. There can be transformation if they can secure themselves through One Life personal accident insurance.
I was just talking to Tess Gobi kanina, and I think this is such a great idea, especially for those people who can't afford to buy like expensive insurances. And I'm looking at the card now. They gave me a sample already of the 500 and the 300. I was just wondering, bakit wala ditong insurance ng kayamanan para kay Dimples? Dahil she's so rich na.
Grabe! Ano ko? Nakakatawa naman yun. Hindi ko siya expect. Alam mo, sa totoo, we were just talking ni Ma'am Rosel kanina sa table. And magandang point yung na-point out mo na ito nilalapit siya sa mga tao na never naalukan ng insurance. Di ba, Ma'am, you were just telling me na...
Or we're too afraid to buy an insurance because it's so expensive.
That also. Plus, we talked to more than 50 people when we developed this product. So we made a mix, men, women, office workers, and also blue-collar workers. All of them, hindi nilapitan at all. No? And then when we began talking to them, akala nila yung life insurance na makamahal.
Right.
So when we began discussing this to them, parang nag-light up, kaya pa rin na namin, no? And then we also tested the price. The price, kahit sa isang tricycle driver, they would prefer 500 because they feel that there's risk. And ang para sa kanila, securing themselves means hindi buhay nila. Pero kung may nangyari sa kanila, merong may iwan para sa pamilya. So that makes, that gives them hope that if something happens to them, then there's something that will be given to their families.
May iwan.
May iwan and something that can make the family start over.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, on the top of my head lang, I'm thinking like teachers, angkas drivers, taxi drivers, so maraming makaka-afford ito. Just one last question for Ms. Rosel. With an insurance as affordable as 500 or 300, paano naman kikita yung company niyo?
So this is, as insurance, it's a risk business. So the goal for us is to be able to reach out to as many people that can be insured. And believe me, there are over there is what? 104 Filipinos. Million Filipinos. And the beauty of the product is you can insure yourselves 3 times. So that's a potential market of 312 million Filipinos, right? So, ano na yan eh, it's really a service in terms of providing an accessible, affordable insurance. But for us, if we do achieve our goal to reach out and insure as many Filipinos, then definitely may konting return din sa atin. No? Yun naman yung goal namin eh. We want to serve, because you know, when you serve, we serve sincerely, and you do your work well, may balik yun sa'yo.
Thank you. And Dimples, again, congratulations
Yes, thank
for
you.
choosing wisely on the brands that you represent. Thank you.
Salamat, Emjen, for being here. Thank you.
Thank you, actually. Next, we have here Rose Garcia of Penta.
Hello, Bimbo.
Hi, ate!
Congratulations, grabe. Sabi ko nga, hindi lang umuulan. Bumabag yun, bless. God is good and also, Dimples, itong one life ba, nung in-offer sa'yo, nagilit mo siya na, ay, pwede ko rin siyang i-offer, let's say, sa mga housemates, yung mga dalawang kakain, mga, and you have plans?
Yes, ate, definitely. Alam mo, magpapasko na. And the greatest gift that we can give people is the security. No? Peace of mind. Sabi nga ni Ma'am Rosella, it's hope and transformation. Ang nakakatuwa is that 300, akala mo wala ka nang mabibili sa 300. Sa totoo lang, magkaprangka tayo. Dito yung 300 natin, Diyos ko Lord, parang, paano ba natin ilalagay sa millennial terms? Mga 2 milk tea. Diba? Tama ba ako? Parang 2 milk tea eh, kung ilalagay mo sa ganun. Imagine mo, sa 2 milk tea, pwede ka nang ma-secure yung mga beneficiaries mo in case accidental death ka, or medical reimbursement, or permanent disablement. 150,000 worth? 150,000 worth. Can you imagine? Only at 300 pesos. Ate, kinikilabutan ako just the thought of it. And this is a card that you can buy from a distributor, or you can go to the website onelife.com.ph. Pwede itong regalo, pag munita-munita ninyo, di ba? What a wonderful gift. And ako na lang, if you have a small business or medium enterprise, no? Parang may mga tauhan kasi 15 sila, 20 sila. Ang ganda regalo, di ba? Kasi pag niregalo mo ang One Life na card, 300 or 500, yung regalo mo hindi lang para sa kanila because there are 2 beneficiaries for each policy, for each card. That means technically, 3 yun, no? Ang binibigyan mo ang magbe-benefit. So para sa akin, if you have people who have become like family to you, like yung mga helpers natin, mga home angels natin, drivers natin, or yung mga kasama natin sa bahay, kaibigan natin, when you care about somebody, you become more thoughtful about your presence. Yung mga regalo mo sa kanya, hindi na lang mga mabababaw na bagay. Nandun ka na sa, nilelevel up mo na, ito para sa'yo to. And when they see the card, they just register right away, within 5 minutes, am I correct? Within 5 minutes, you are already insured. And what a great way, di ba? This is so genius. Itong produkto na ito ate, na ito was made for the Filipino families. Yung nakikita mo sa daan, kasabay mo mag-commute, kasabay mo sa pag-MRT mo, yung sinasakyan mong jeepney driver, kayang-kaya nila to. Medical driver, kayang-kaya nila. Imagine mo, that small thing na parang, ang para sa akin, hilapit mo. And when I was saying yes to this product, and as you know me, Ate Rose, I don't say yes to just any products. I say yes to products na pakiramdam ko, makakatulong dun sa network ko. Kasi for example, on Instagram, say 2.2 million followers. Ano ang pwede kong i-share? Yung pag-isip sa umaga, gano'n na lang eh. Ano bang pwede kong i-share sa kanila na makakapagpagaang ng buhay nila? Kasi pag artista ka, dapat gamitin mo yun eh. We have a responsibility to, put out goodness. Put out something na magiging substantial, magiging maganda para sa mga taong tinuturing tayong pamilya din nila. Kasi isipin mo, pag share mo yung pictures sa Instagram, sa Twitter, sa Facebook, parang pamilya ka na nila, close na kayo kasi nakikita nila, pinapasilip mo sila eh dun sa buhay mo. At gusto ko, pag pinasilip ko sa kanila yung buhay ko, meron silang maiuwi sa mga sarili nilang tahanan na makakapagpadaan ng buhay nila. And One Life, so proud of this product, ate. Imagine, 300 pesos. That card can give you 150,000 just in case you pass away. Hindi kawawa ang pamilya mo.
Kumbaga, kaya lang kasi ang beneficiaries natin, no, ate, as you know, dapat legal heir. So, either legal mong asawa or mga anak mo. Ganun.
Hello,
Ayan natin.
Ate Rose, yes. Hindi, ay nabongga. Congratulations. Another question, Dimples, 16 years ago, nung
Pinasal ako.
na-imagine mo ito mga nangyayari. Ano mangyayari pa pala sa'yo?
Hindi ate, kasi ako kilala mo ako as a person, no? Ako, masaya na ako sa may trabaho ako araw-araw eh. Yun ang pinaka-goal ko sa buhay. Kasi, as you know, galing din ako sa wala. Kumbaga, whatever we have now, pinagtrabahuhan namin maigi, mag-asawa, at sinipag talaga namin, we were very patient, kami nagmadali, dahan-dahan. And coming from a very simple family, simulan ko na lang hindi na sa amin ni Boy, nung mga bata pa kami. Ako, lumaki ako na ang papa ko ay postmaster, no? Namatay siya at 42 years old, aneurysm, no? Sa post office mismo siya namatay. And my mama had to make sure na ma-cover niya lahat ng kailangan namin. Tatlo kami magkakapatid. Nung namatay si Papa, namatay na rin yung kapatid ko nun eh. Leukemia naman ang kinamatay niya. So you can imagine, lumaki ako sa isang pamilya na survivors kami. Lahat gagawin namin para sa lahat. Tuloy, totoo yun, ang ganda ng pagkakarapot ni Ma'am Marcel kanina, that this product is not just for moms, not just for dads, but also for the nurturers. Because ang Pinoy ay natural na tagapangalaga. Alam mo eh, na kapag may nawala sa pamilya mo, ops, ate ako na sa kanila. Hindi na pinag-uusapan yun eh, di ba? Yung pag nawala si tatay, si nanay na. Pag nawala si nanay, si ate na, si kuya na. Kung sino kaya makatulong. And ang ganda lang na ako, dahil yun yung background ko ate, kapag nakakaramdam ka ng konting luwag sa buhay, no, mas na-appreciate mo. Mas masarap yung pakiramdam kasi alam mo na pinaghirapan mo and at the same time, hindi ko inasahan ate, pero ipinagdasal ko. Na sana, Lord, dumating ang panahon na yung lahat ng pinaghihirapan ko ay magkaroon ng bunga. Ito na yata yun.
Okay naman. Ayun, mabuting tao ka naman.
Thank you, ate.
So, yun na, parang financially well secured na kayong mag-asawa, career-wise, in all aspects. No? So, kung tanongin kita ngayon, last question na ito, ano pa ang fear na meron ka? Anong fear mo ngayon?
Ang fear ko yung katulad na lang ng sinesecure ng one life, yung mga bagay na hindi mo inaasahang mangyayari. Kasi yun ang nakakatakot doon eh. Alam mo, ang mga insurance, katulad ng one life, nandito para bigyan ka ng mapanatag na kalooban. Para mapanatag yung kalooban mo na someday, kahit na ganito lang yung kinikita ko, ito yung kinikita ko as a person, sabihin mo na minimum wage, no? Yung mga kasama natin na mga kapamilya natin na minimum wage. Parang inisip ko napaka-imposible na makakuha ko ng 150,000, 250,000 para sa pamilya ko. Paano pag bigla akong namatay, na-aksidente ako, nabundol ako, na napaka-normal ngayon. I'm sure pag dumadaan kayo sa mga kalye, 1-2 beses sa isang araw, makikita mo, meron nakahasusay, hindi mo alam anong nangyari, nagmomotor, nagsagasaan, or nabundol. Paano ang pamilya? Yun kada nang iisip mo eh. Paano yung pamilya niya? Paano? With one life, you just buy that small card, 300 pesos atin, 500 pesos, and automatically, basta na-activate mo at na-register mo, na kompleto mo ang requirements within 10 days, you get that amount, hindi kawawa ang pamilya. May panatag ng kalooban. Yun ang lagi kong kinakatakot. Paano kung dumating yung panahon na accident yung pamilya ko? Diyos ko, wag naman. Paano kung kulang pa yung ipon para sa kanila? So the beauty about one life personal accident insurance is that it gives you a sense of security. Yung makakatulog ka sa gabi knowing na alam mo bukas pag may nangyari sa akin na hindi inaasahan, hindi kawawa ang pamilya ko.
Thank you, dear. Let's go up to your junior my
Dimples. Question lang kasi kanina di ba galing ka ng hospital na healthy hockey? Ano ba nangyari? Hindi naman siya parang accident.
Well, hindi siya accident, so hindi siya pwedeng ma-cover ng one life. Siguraduhin na natin yun, dahil ang one life hindi nag-cover ng natural, di ba? Tama ako. So, pang-accident lang siya. Pero si Boyet, just for your information, no, He has sleep apnea, severe sleep apnea. Meaning, pag natutulog siya, pag nagsusnore siya, dapat huwag natin yun ipaliwalain na. Di ba minsan isip mo, grabe nang mag-snore to, ginagawa pang katatawanan. Di ba? Yung ang lakas mo lang hindi, grabe ka. Hindi maganda yun kasi nasa-strain yung heart mo, nahihirapan siyang huminga. So si Boy, tumitigil yung heart niya kapag, kasi di ba yung kunwari, pag tumili kayo, gagawin ko sana, kaya makapatayin ako ng asawa ko nakita sa video eh. Sige naman, gawin ko na. Ganito, di ba yung, di ba nagsistop? Meron ba kayong kilala gano'n? Yung pag nagsistop, tapos bilang ka, 1, 2, 3. Si Boy medyo matagal lang sa kanya, nag-aalala ako. So ayoko lang na wala ako sa bahay, hindi ko siya kasama, tapos hindi ko siya magising. Ayaw ko ng gano'n. So always, prevention is better than cure. Like with anything else. So katulad na rin din sa insurance, no? You buy it not because you want something to happen, na gusto mong magamit siya, but because alam mo na kapag may nangyari, okay kayo. Yun naman ang punto rin kung bakit siya nagpa-opera. And I'm just so happy that the people from the hospital are taking good care of him. At saka my in-laws are here. Hindi kasi sila dito nakatira. My in-laws are from Cagayan de Oro. So ang sarap lang ng mga magulang ngayon nag-aalaga sa kanya habang wala ako. Pero dumaan na ako doon kanina, nagsuhol na ako ng ice cream. Papaya doon din ako papalik. Lugaw naman ang dala-dala ko kasi soft diet pa siya.
Pero meron pang point siguro in your life, or may kakilala na parang someone needed something like this.
Oo, madami. Every day, yung mga kasama na lang namin sa taping, tayo, ako, kailangan ko to. Minsan iniisip ko kasi, di ba, na parang there's a certain market lang na ito lang ang pwedeng magawin. Hindi totoo yun, kahit ako. Kuha ko ng One Life ngayon, bukas, may mangyari sa akin. Immediately, my beneficiaries will enjoy. Kung 300 pinili ko, 150,000 right away. Kung 500, 250,000 right away. Lahat may kailangan. Pero ang nakikita ko dyan yung mga kadalasan nagmumotor, nagko-commute. Yung mga nagko-commute kasi kahit di ka nagmumotor, kung nagko-commute ka, tinamaan ka ng bus, tinamaan ka ng aksidente na kaagad yun, di ba? And sa totoo, sa dami ng tao ngayon sa kalsada, magpapasko pa man din ang mga aksidente. Araw-araw, mayat-maya, nangyayari yan. Buti na equip ka, na meron kang kakampi pagdating sa ganung bagay, di ba? So, ako nakikita ko pa din sa perfect gift for, people you care about. Yung pakiramdam nyo, nung una, hindi naniniwala sa insurance kasi sobrang mahal niya. Di ba pag nilatagan ka ng insurance at mahal, doon ka na kagad sa, naku, gagamitin ko na lang to sa ibang bagay. Pero di ba, makapag-isip ka pa ba sa 300 at 500 pesos? Hindi na, dahil isipin mo, agad-agad to, and this will give me peace of mind. And right away, sa totoo, pinadaling siya. Pinadaling insurance siya. Ang daling intindihin, simple lang siya. Pag may hindi ka naintindihan, check mo lang yung terms and conditions. Nasa website lahat, onelife.com.ph. And doon pa lang, may seguridad ka na sa sarili mo.
So we also use that website to register.
Yes.
Kasi mga millennials are very techy and also.
James, pero ang good news dyan, hindi lahat kasi ng mga Pilipino meron tayong mga phones na merong app, di ba? Sa One Life, hindi kailangan kahit yung analog lang na yung phone mo, tama bang tawag mo doon, analog bang tawag doon? Yung phone na dinumero lang, alam mo, kahit walang app yung phone mo, kasi sa SMS, text message lang, ma-activate mo na siya. Yes. So sa totoo, isipin mo doon pa lang, ibang-iba na siya eh. Kasi inisip mo, pag 300, 500, baka ang makakabili lang yung may mga telepono na magagara, di ba? Pero hindi. Kahit sino, basta kahit sinong Juan, kayang-kaya to. Basta for everyone siya talaga.
Kasi may phone question lang po dito, parang may concern yata kasi siya. Ewan ko po kung sino baka po si Mr. Sen. Paano daw po kung halimbawa na parang lasing or may something, yung aksidente, parang malaman mo na yung under the influence of alcohol or something. Is that also covered?
Okay. Ang key concept is accident. Pero kung under the influence of drugs or lasing ka, then you actually put yourself at risk, consciously and intentionally. So, hindi yun covered dito. Yes. So, di ba, basic principle kasi, you take care of your life and we will also take care of you. Di ba?
Yeah. Thank you and congrats, Ate.
Okay, we're down to our last question. Our last question is from Miss Natalie Tomado from Miss Star. Miss Nat.
May question lang po ako. Here po. Ano po, kamusta yung attitude ng Pilipino towards insurance?
You know, in the past kasi, they think that insurance is so expensive. Or sometimes may mga nangyari din kasi before na may nagpo-fold insurance, di ba? Yung mga educational insurance in the past. So, isa yan sa challenge ng insurance industry now na to make the industry more credible. And the government has been doing that in the past. No? We are signatories. Philippines is a signatory to the ASEAN integration. So, pag yan in place na, 11 countries can cross-sell. No? We can sell to other countries. Now, the way the government is preparing us for that, at least the insurance industry, is to make sure that the insurance industries that are being accredited to operate have a very strong capital background. Tama ba, Sir Junzi? So, ibig sabihin, every few years, they require insurance companies to have a certain capital. Now it's, sir, 770 million, 900 million. In a few years, they will require them to put in 1.3 billion capital. So that means to say, by the time na yun na yung capitalization, lahat ng insurance na binibigyan ng lisensya ng Insurance Commission to operate are legitimate and very solid in terms of capital, so that they can respond to issues in the past like claims, no? So yun yung ginagawa ng gobyerno. But now also, again, because of technology, brands are being compelled to be more responsive and to be more responsible. Kasi ngayon, ang dali di ba, mag-review. Dati kasi wala naman walang access sa media. So now consumers are more empowered to make their choices. And also to let the public know if they are not happy with the product that they sold or the company that they engage with. That's why brands, insurance companies, and us, One Life, we make it sure that the consumer experience is excellent because gusto natin pangalagaan ang kumpanyang ito. At syempre, accountability kasi namin kay Stronghold bilang partner namin na maayos yung pagsisilbi namin sa mga kliyente. So yun, siguro, yun yung malaking bagay sa technology now. We are more accessible, but we also, it demands from us to do the best that we can as a brand.
Thank you for the Dimples. Kapatid ka na ba na iniwan sa insurance and how many insurance policies ba kayo without mentioning sige?
Ako alam mo, recent lang. Kasi recent lang din ako nagka-budget para sa insurance eh. Hindi ko alam if I share the same sentiments with other moms, pero minsan, ako kasi, syempre bata ako nag-asawa, nag-ipon muna kami para sa bahay, para sa edukasyon, para sa kinakain mo araw-araw. At kadalasan yung insurance, huli yan eh. Tsaka minsan kasi, yun nga, mahal siya. So, kumbaga parang pakiramdam mo, the insurance company is asking you to, lapit ka sa akin na 5 steps. Kumbaga yun yung pinaka-investment mo, 5 steps, tapos I'll meet you halfway, if something happens, I'll catch you. Sa One Life, sobrang mura niya, it's only asking you to have a half step. Half step lang. Kasi hindi mo pag-iisipan dahil isipin mo, sobrang mura nito. Sobrang mura nito, in fact, na alam mo na the company is thinking about you. It's a thoughtful kind of purchase. Para sa akin, iniisip ka ng kumpanya. Kasi, ang hirap, di ba, yung pagka, I'm sure marami sa atin yung mga we can afford, and that's good if we can afford, really high rates for an expensive insurance. Wala namang kaso doon, di ba? But if you get an option that is less expensive, nasa intindihan mo, inilalapit sa'yo, at pwede mo pang ibang regalo na hindi masakit sa bulsa. Yun ang One Life eh, binibigyan ka niya ng option, binibigyan ka niya ng karapatang mamili ng insurance na hindi masakit sa'yo. Kasi kadalasan, di ba masakit yan? Alam mo, ako ngayon, dahil nanay ako, dalawa na yung anak ko, ang sakit sa akin pag nakakatingin ako ng anything more than 3,000, masakit. Kasi budget na yun eh, ng buong bahay, di ba? Imagine mo paano pa yung mga minimum wage talaga, di ba? Paano sila? Yun ang iniisip mo palagi. And one life thinks about the Filipino na araw-araw nagsistruggle sa buhay in terms of thinking. Ilalagay ko ang sarili ko sa posisyon na ito na kapag lumabas ako, sabi ko yung mga jeepney drivers natin, sina manong drivers, telecom drivers, ilalagay nilang sarili nila sa panganib araw-araw. Ano ang nakukuha nilang seguridad ko? One life is assuring you that even the ones who cannot afford the very expensive rates of insurances now, may option para sa inyo. And what beautiful way to open up for Christmas, di ba? Na alam mo tayo, ako kayo, ako encourage yung kung commuter kayo, tapos meron kayong nakikita jeepney driver na lagi yung sinasakyan, yung tricycle driver na lagi yung nagsisempohan, bigyan nyo ng one life na card. Tingnan nyo kung gaano kalaki ang hindi nila. Kasi that means, inisip mo sila. Yun eh, one life is making you feel like you can care for people without hurting the budget of your own home. Yun siya para sa akin.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sel and Dimples. Congratulations again. We still have time later for more questions in the video.
Thank you very much. Ms. Tessa, thank you, Ms. Rose and Dimples, ang ating wildlife kakampingin. Mamaya-maya lang po, magdedemo tayo sabay-sabay on how to activate our cards. Does everybody have their own cards now? Mamaya-maya lang po yan. But for the meantime, let's have your photos taken muna. Superman, of course, and kakampi. Tawagin din po natin, of course, our friends and partners from Stronghold Insurance Company, Mr. De Los Reyes and Mr. Barili. Sir, kasama rin po ang ating partner from the Insurance Commission, Engineer Jason Apolonio. Mr. Virginia Cruz and Mr. Celso Sarto, Milestone Guarantee Insurance Corporation. Mr. Buenaventura Duran and Mr. Arturo Reyes of Sterling Insurance Company. Maraming salamat po. Teka po, okay. Okay, sir. Okay, 2 steps back. Thank you very much to our friends and partners. Stay po tayo sa side because we are going to show them kung paano natin gagawin na i-activate itong ating card. Sabay-sabay natin gagawin ito ha. Does everybody have their card now? Hawak nyo na po yung inyo. Okay, kung paano po ito gagawin, let's all watch this.
Paano ka makakakuha ng One Life mo? Makakabili ka ng One Life card sa mga accredited dealer outlets at kakampi agents. Pwede kang pumunta sa aming website www.onelife.com.ph para bumili ng One Life card. Scratch mo lang ang card at kunin ang PIN. Pagkatapos ay i-text ACT space One Life and send to 0919-060-7566. And then wait mo lang ang aming instructions